there is a question about the Torah view about what is called the way of living, if we need to live in a society that is according to the principles of communism or socialism or capitalism, democracy or monarchy, or what is the way of the Torah. First of all, I want to say that the Torah is very wide, and many people, they are throwing the arrow, and then wherever it hits, so then they make the drawing of the what is the matara, what is the point that they need to get to, like you understand, the opposite of what you're supposed to have, like the matara. What do you say matara? Like target. You have the target, and you're supposed to throw the arrow into the target. But if someone is drawing the arrow and then is making the paint of the target, so he misses the point, right? So many people, they make up their mind on something, whatever it is, this, that, and then they found proofs in the Torah for whatever they want to say, Okay, many people do that. But the right thing to do is that we have our mind and our heart open, and we ask Hashem, please lead me, show me what you want. I want to live how you want me to live. Show me what is the right way according to Torah. And you look for rabbis that have the real lineage, they have the real inheritance, that they can lead you, that they can give you an advice of how to live life, how to do the decision making, what is the right priority, what is the right understanding. Okay. So there is a principle about the society that you see that in the Torah there is the concept of people that are poor and people that are rich. And the reason for the poor people to be poor is also their own tikkun, and also that the rich people will have the merit to support them. Okay? It is very difficult to be poor, but it's also very difficult to be rich. And many rabbis, they say, I'm not sure, I didn't see it written anywhere, but it's a known saying that the test of the rich man is bigger than the test of the poor man. And we see definitely in the Torah that to be rich, and it's true, everybody sees that, anyone that has money, when there is wealth, so there's more possibilities of doing wrong things. Someone that is poor, he doesn't have money to spend on all kinds of negative things. Someone that is wealthy, so you have many possibilities of doing wrong things with his money. So you have to control his lust and desire, and to use his money for good things. It's a big test. What is the test of the poor man? That even though he is poor, to have strength in his faith in Hashem, that Hashem still loves him, and Hashem doesn't ignore him, and so on and so forth. Many people that they don't have money, they don't have jobs, so they're getting upset on Hashem. I have a student that he sent me a message not long ago, and he said, "What Hashem wants me to do? Hashem gave me a wife, Hashem gave me children, and He doesn't give me a job that I can support them. So what Hashem wants from me?" And he's getting very frustrated and angry, and what's going on? And obviously, it's difficult. It's difficult to be poor, but it's known premise that the test of the rich man is bigger than the test of the poor man. Harder. Everybody wants to be rich, but the fact is that it's very difficult to be rich and to stay loyal to Hashem, to do the right things with the money that Hashem gives you. But definitely we see that the Torah have that concept of poor people and rich people. So is it possible to say that because of that the Torah is against capitalism, and the Torah or against communism? So in the communism everybody have to be equal, and we see that we have the rich people and the poor people. For me, the test of the communism is the test of the reality that we see in the whole world, as far as I know, that no state that was trying to live according to this idea of communism managed to have a good society. All of the places that they were promoting communism, in the end, those people that had the power, they became to be corrupted. Excuse me. They became to be corrupted, and they became to be rich. So also in the communist countries, the society is not equal, and even more extreme than not equal. The extreme of the society becomes to be even stronger than other places of maybe, I'm not sure. Maybe it's the same. People are people. Human beings are human beings. So whoever have the power have the Yetzer Hara, and it becomes to be harder and harder. There's more power, so it becomes to be more harder to keep straight. And the fact is that I don't know today anywhere in the world that there is a leader that have all of the power of control of the state and is straight with Hashem. I don't know about any example like that. Not in our generation. I don't think also in the generation before. It's you see that it's a huge test. So what does it mean? How can we manage society? How can we find a leader that is a true leader? Right? We have to have some leader. We can't live without leadership. Society needs a leader. So every society needs someone that will lead the society. But how can you choose a leader? Anyone that you choose, you give him the power corrupts, and he becomes to be corrupted after a while. When he gets enough power, so he's not able to stand against the Yetzer Hara and becomes to be corrupted. So what do? Very difficult, right? So what is the answer of the Torah? That, like Hashem told Shmuel Hanavi, when Shmuel went to find the next king after Shaul, so he told him to go into the house of Ishai, and he took the firstborn, the second, and Hashem told him, no, that's not the person that I want. So what do you mean? And then David HaMelech came. David came. This is the king? He's not tall. He's not. It's not fitting to be a king. What is the answer that Hashem told Shmuel? He told him, Adam yir'eh la'enayim v'Hashem yir'eh la'levav. A person sees in the eyes, and Hashem sees into the heart. Why the Torah is telling us that the prophet have to announce who is the real king of Israel? Because he have the prophecy. So Hashem is telling him. Because only Hashem knows who is the real leader. So unfortunately, for many, many years, we don't have a real leader. There was leaders that were good. There was kings that were righteous, but it was not done in this way with the prophet that is telling us that by prophecy that this is the real king, this is the real leader. We don't have that. And if you look in the Rambam, in the end of Halachot Melachim, so you see that that's one of the principles of Mashiach, that he needs to be anointed by a prophet, by Sanhedrin. There's many, many things to that. Anyhow, the fact is that whenever there is election anywhere in the world, I'm not talking about any specific place. Or the whole world is the same thing for me. I don't see any difference between one state to another. People are voting for whoever is more charismatic, whoever is more, he looks better, he gives the right words, but no one really knows if the person is a really good leader, what really the person has in his heart. Because we don't see the heart, we don't see the inner aspect of the person. Where is he? We see only appearance, you know. So we have to wait patiently until Mashiach is becoming to be the real leader of the whole world, right? That's the idea. Mashiach is the one that is able to hold the power of controlling the whole world, to be the king of the whole world, and not to be corrupted. That's something that is not human. You see today, even a place of a small like a government, small leadership of a small place, no one can stand there without being corrupted. And if he's really trying, so usually they kill him, you know, the mafia or whatever, like the. But the Mashiach will have this quality, that he is able to hold the power and not to get corrupted. בעזרת השם soon. אמן כן יהי רצון.